So, Barry Morphew has finally lawyered up with two incredibly powerful lawyers in Colorado. I think the DA, Linda Stanley, must have him running scared because she keeps slapping on additional charges. Good for her. So, of course, he's being charged with count 1, murder in the first degree. Between and including May 9th, 2020 and May 10th, 2020, Barry Lee Morphew unlawfully, feloniously, after deliberation, and with the intent to cause the death of a person other than himself, caused the death of Suzanne Renee Morphew. Count 2, tampering with a deceased human body, which is a felony 3. Between and including May 9th, 2020 and May 10th, 2020, Barry Lee Morphew, believing that an official proceeding was pending, in progress, or about to be instituted, and acting without legal right or authority, unlawfully and feloniously, willfully destroyed, mutilated, concealed, removed, or altered a human body, part of a human body, or human remains, with intent to impair its or their appearance or availability in the official proceedings. Count 3, tampering with physical evidence, felony 6. Between and including May 9th, 2020 and March 4th, 2021. Barry Lee Morphew, believing that an official proceeding was pending or about to be instituted and acting without legal right or authority, unlawfully and feloniously destroyed, mutilated, concealed, removed, or altered physical evidence with intent to impair its verity or availability in the pending or prospective official proceeding. Count 4, possession of a dangerous weapon, felony 5. Between and including May 9th, 2020 and March 4th, 2021, Barry Lee Morphew unlawfully, feloniously, and knowingly possessed a dangerous weapon, namely a short rifle, in violation of Section 18-12-102. Count 5, attempt to influence a public servant, felony 4. Between and including May 10th, 2020 and May 5th, 2021, Barry Lee Morphew unlawfully and feloniously attempted to influence Damon Brown, Lamine Mulinax, Robin Burgess, Alexander Walker, Joseph Cahill, Derek Graham, Kenneth Harris, and Jonathan Grusing, public servants, by means of deceit, with the intent thereby to alter or affect the public servant's decision, vote, opinion, or action concerning a matter which was to be considered or performed by the public servant or the agency or body of which the public servant was a member. So all offenses are against the peace and dignity of the people of the state of Colorado. So way back when I made a video and it was breaking news about Suzanne Morphew, this beautiful woman that went missing on Mother's Day on May 10th, 2020. Shortly after, her husband Barry posted a Facebook video, the Oh Suzanne video. He offered a $200,000 reward. Everyone posted about this case because It didn't make any sense. They have 2 beautiful daughters, live in a beautiful house in Colorado. And from all the photos and everything of them, they appeared to be really happy. Suzanne was just a shining light. You could just tell she was a really sweet soul. So the girls couldn't get a hold of their mother, and then they contacted Barry. Barry contacted the neighbor, and it's unclear why Ritter was the contact person. And Barry alleged he wasn't at home. He was in Denver at that Howard Johnson hotel. So the police confiscated his phone, his vehicles, his house. They weren't allowed to enter the house. So on Tuesday, May 19th, 2020, CBI was seen removing evidence from their house, which sits just outside of Salida, Colorado. So these are just images from Tuesday, May 19th, 2020, when CBI, the sheriff, everybody was at Barry and Suzanne's house in Salida collecting evidence. Of course, they showed pictures of him. He does not look anything compared to what he looks like now. It's like, what the hell happened? Guess karma is gonna bite him in the ass, huh? So yeah, originally he said a mountain lion might have dragged her off, which lots of us out here do a lot of research on these cases, and there was no evidence of Suzanne being dragged away by a mountain lion. There was no evidence that she was hit by a vehicle or crashed her bike, because what, she just vanished. And he kept coming up with more stories. I think he was kind of like feeling out what the police were doing, and in the court of public opinion, he kept offering possible scenarios as to what happened to his wife. Then he said she was the most beautiful woman in the county, which she was, but the odds of someone driving by and kidnapping her, that would mean they would have to have been watching the house to see when he left to go to Denver. And it was just odd. It was odd that the daughters were away camping on Mother's Day weekend. It was odd that he chose Mother's Day to go out of town to start some little retaining wall job. The whole thing was just odd. The 2 employees with the supposed mistress that went up there and told the news that his room smelled like bleach. I don't know what to believe about them, except he either arranged it so they were like an alibi, is what possibly might have happened, but are they involved? No clue. Anyway, I really hope and pray that Suzanne Morphew, her daughters, her family, her friends get justice. Talk to you later, everybody. Love you. Bye.